First of all, welcome to the channel and thank you for stopping by. When time permits, please consider subscribing. I'd greatly appreciate it. It is about 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm about to ride 339 miles down to Pennsylvania. I'm going to go to State College, PA tonight, spend the night, and then spend another hour in the morning going to McVeigh, Pennsylvania, where I'm hoping to meet up with somebody and do another run of sections 7, 8, and 9 of the Mid-Atlantic BDR. Even though I ran them not that long ago, it was solo, and I thought it would be nice to ride it with someone else, and just as importantly, ride it south to north the way it was intended. I'm hoping that section 7 is a little more fun running it that way. I'll pick you up later. I just hopped off the highway to get fuel before leaving New York. Pennsylvania tends to have quite a bit higher prices, and with the 390 Adventure calling for premium, every penny counts. The forecast called for rain throughout the trip. Fortunately, that's not been the case. As you can see, the sky is sunny and clear. The temperature's in the high 70s, and I find that ideal for riding. Hope this holds up. I stopped about an hour ago, did my regular 100-mile, is anything going to fall off the KTM check? So far so good. Everything's tight, chain's in good shape, nothing rattling. I'll pick you up at lunch. Do you ever get that feeling that something's gonna go wrong? I often do, but right now, surprisingly, I had no feeling at all that anything was wrong. So I stopped for lunch and I smelled something burning. I looked at my bike and my skid plate was on fire. So I threw water on it without taking a picture, but this is what it looks like now. That right there is the block that absorbs some of the vibration from my metal skid plate, and it's never had a problem with heat before. It's been in there for a year, but all of a sudden it's on fire. So I don't know what happened or why, but my bike was on fire, but it's put out now. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take off my skid plate in order to get that out of there. Take off my skid plate on the side of the road on a 95-degree day. Just what I wanted to do in the middle of a 340-mile trip. Well, turned out it wasn't so bad. I didn't have to take the skid plate off. I just had to loosen the front and drop the 2 bolts in the back, and now I can go ahead and get that out of there. Still, I can't imagine why that caught fire. I'm glad I stopped for lunch. Well, now I know how the block came loose and hit the exhaust. My Black Dog skid plate mount snapped in half. Guess making it loose enough that now it moved and then caught fire. So I guess I need a couple of parts from Black Dog. In addition, one of the fasteners in the back snapped, but it's still usable. After about 20 minutes in Pennsylvania, the temperature and humidity started to rise. I really started to notice it when I stopped for lunch / put out the fire. Now, looking at the sky above, my time riding in the sunshine is about to come to an end. Well, this change of circumstances is disappointing. According to my GPS, I'm 5.4 miles from the hotel, and I just came into this wall of rain. Seriously, it was dry, and I could see the rain 100 feet in front of me, and with the traffic, I just rode straight into it. I thought this sort of thing only happened in Florida. Honestly, I should not be complaining. Looking at the forecast all week, I really expected that I would have rain throughout the day. And the worst part of this is that all of my vents are open, and it is my own fault that I didn't close any of them. As soon as I saw those dark clouds, I should have pulled over and closed all the vents. Well, I'm in a hotel tonight, so everything will dry out. It'll be fine. 15 minutes of rain, not bad at all. Well, the ride today began in the rain, it ended in the rain, and had a little bit of fire in the middle, which makes it, I think, one of my most eventful rides ever. Let's see, it was 349 miles total, and I took numerous breaks to relax. It was not a bad ride. Heavy traffic, it is the middle of summer, but it beats having to ride it in the morning and then ride off-road. I definitely like to ride down to someplace that I'm going to ride for the next day or two, stay in a hotel, enjoy credit card camping at least one night before going out and riding off-road. If you stuck around, I appreciate it, and take care.